So we made a few different Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 videos here on the channel, and then there just wasn't a whole lot to talk about for a little bit. And of course, I do variety content here on this channel, gaming news and reviews and reactions and gameplays and live streams and whatever. Maybe it's a little too much, but anyways, so we've been covering some other stuff in the meantime, and we just got some brand new sort of news, rumorish kind of stuff I want to talk about really quick here in this video. It's not going to be a super long video, I don't think, but it's related to BAM. We got some stuff coming out reporting from VGC Video Games Chronicle, and apparently, take it with a grain of salt, don't get your hopes up too much, but apparently Tony Hawk is demanding Activision to put BAM Margera in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 last minute, which is absolutely insane. So I'll throw up a screenshot up on the screen. You guys can take a look. Really quick, if you do enjoy this kind of content, be sure to like, subscribe for more, and all the good stuff. And again, let's go ahead and jump straight into this. So I'll throw it up on the screen. You guys take a look. We'll read through it. So it says, this is what VGC is saying. Now, during a live stream on the Live Club Skating podcast, it's been claimed that BAM was added to the game last minute after Tony Hawk demanded that he be included. This is what the quote says from the podcast. This is not Tony Hawk himself saying it. It's kind of like someone talking about, it's like kind of down the line, right? So it says, well, here's what happened. Explained co-host Roger Bagley, from pronouncing his name right. I butcher people's names, so I do apologize. The game was already done. Tony called up Activision and was like, hey, we're putting BAM in the thing. And they're like, hey, we can't. And he goes, no, you're going to do it. And basically made them fly BAM back out there to get body scanned and everything else and get him back in the game. So this might be news that's not out there yet, though. Co-host Chris Roberts then asked. Bagley replied saying, or Bagley, however you say his name, probably. VGC has contacted Activision for comment, but I guess at the time of me recording this, I do not see any update in this article. I'll link the article down in the description below if anything gets updated. But yeah, so it seems like, again, it seems kind of like one of those things that's like, it seems plausible. It seems like there's some credibility behind this, but it doesn't seem like a sure thing. It doesn't seem like, it's not coming from the mouth of Tony Hawk himself. It's not coming from Activision or Iron Galaxy or anyone else directly involved themselves. So again, it's one of those things where I still got to say, take it with a grain of salt, but it sounds promising. And again, we did see BAM and Tony skating a couple weeks ago, I think it was either day before or day after Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4 got announced. People were like, hey, is this going to be like a last minute thing? And I think one of the things is, I'm sure this isn't like, I'm sure this is the kind of thing where Tony Hawk's probably, paying attention to what people are saying as well. And, he was probably seeing like, listen, man, a lot of people are really bummed out that BAM has not been announced for this game. And, and then obviously, the fact that he's probably thinking like, yeah, he was in the old game. Again, I'm not trying to put words in the guy's mouth, I'm just assuming, speculating. He's probably thinking like, yeah, obviously they've been good friends for a very long time. BAM was in multiple different Tony Hawk Pro Skater games back in the day, and right, he was in the tail end of Tony Hawk Pro Skater series, and then Thug and Thug 2 and American Wasteland and so on and so on. So it's like he's been in the games, right? He's been in a lot of the most popular games at that. He was, he was like one of the main guys in Thug 2, right? It was Team Tony Hawk versus Team BAM Margera. And so, he's probably thinking about it from that perspective as well. And, obviously they were skating recently and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? But if this is true, I think if anyone has leverage, it's going to be Tony Hawk, right? His name is literally on the game, So I think if anyone get this done, it's him. So I think it'll be good. I think a lot of people will be happy. Some people are, some people don't care. I have seen some comments, people saying that, like he should not be in the game. He doesn't deserve to be in the game. This and that. And listen, I get like, he's lived a very kind of like, messed up lifestyle, one that I would definitely in no way, shape, or form condone whatsoever. But just from the skating perspective, just the fact of like, it's just the skating culture, lifestyle, the games, the history. It just feels wrong that he would not be in the game, right? Like again, this is not to condone his lifestyle. It's just like he's just one of the big skaters that was in the classic games, and a lot of people just want to see him in the game. Again, it's not to condone some of his life choices and kind of you know, if I would say, you know, sinful kind of actions and behavior, but it's history, man, with this series. You know, it's like there's just some names that you got to include in some of these games, right? It's like, especially get into like the later games, you know, Mike V is a guy that I would like to see in, you know, any future potential remakes as well. I would have loved to see him included in this one as well. You know, I'm glad that they're including even guys that were not necessarily in the originals, like Nigel Houston. You know, he's a great skater. So there's certain characters. I mean, these are real people, that skaters that, you know, you just like to see included in the game just because of their skating, you know, history and style and capabilities, and just strictly that. But anyways, listen, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Time will tell if this is legit. And also time will tell if this was successful, because we don't know, like, what's like we hear that Tony Hawk apparently is demanding this, but is this actually happening? I mean, it says that, you know, apparently he's like basically made them fly Bam out. So if that did happen, then it sounds like he's gonna, you know, obviously if they flew him out to do the body scan, he's gonna be in the game. So well, I don't know, time will tell. We'll see sooner than later. Hopefully the game does come out later on this summer, so maybe they won't announce it until like last minute then. But again, the fact that we do have, you know, a few months till release as well gives them time to include them in the game. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you stoked about that? Do you really not care? Do you somehow dislike it? Like I said, I don't know. It is what it is. I think it'd be cool to see him in the game. And hopefully, you know, hopefully he's been turning his life around, and hopefully like he really just turns it all around. And you know, yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for. Until the next one, game on. Catch you guys later.
Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.